All right, Pisces, welcome to your weekly forecast. So the new moon this week is in your seventh house, another new moon in your seventh. The last one was here as well, but this one is conjunct your ruler Jupiter. So in many ways, this is, really a high point of the year. We could say that because of the fact that this is all in Virgo, your seventh house, which is sort of this, 6 months after you had the new moon in your sign. But it's like this high point of the year in that context, but also a new beginning, simply because it's conjunct your ruler at this time. So a lot of you are coming into a new you, new independence, new goals, perhaps things you want to pursue and move forward. And I think it's an excellent time to be cultivating that this month and for the next 6 months as well. Now, this is all likely in the context of relationships for you, which is what the seventh house is. This area has been likely emphasized this past year for you. A lot of you learning about relationships, maybe seeing the possibilities, or you're open-minded about this area. If so, that's great. And so now there's this activation with the fast movers, in this case, the new moon conjunct Jupiter in the seventh house. So a lot of you will be seeing that there's new beginnings with relationships, some of you forming some new relationships. I do say that in terms of romantic relationships, but also could be business partnerships for some of you, or friends or family relationships, anything involving other. Some of you too, maybe even new businesses, contracts, legal matters, new things. Again, it's Jupiter too, so it's about potential and opportunity here. So see that, be aware of it, and give it time, of course, because like I said, it's all very subtle and new this week. But as you approach Thursday, listening, being receptive, even clearing out maybe some of the past cycle stuff involving relationship, the past month stuff that you don't want to take with you into the new cycle if it's anything tangible like that. But yeah, as you approach it, meditation, spiritual presence, activities, things like this can help you really get in touch with the new moon energy. So on Monday, coming into approaching Thursday as well, the sun does sextile up to Saturn. So I think there's a stable energy for all of us this week. I think it's stabilizing you in terms of your relationships, and also too in terms of your life path. I think a lot of you have been working hard at, your life path, your things you want that you're pursuing, possibilities into the future. Some of you in terms of higher learning, maybe taking seriously things like philosophy or spirituality, things like that. But you've really sort of leveled up already in this area in many ways. Saturn is going to be leaving your ninth house here in a couple months. So it could be lifting off if, for those of you who've been feeling more of a limitation with the life path, limitation with more of the expansive, adventurous things in life. That is all being solidified now as Saturn finishes up. And I think you're feeling that. I think you're feeling that groundedness of taking one step at a time along the future there. So Tuesday, Wednesday, right before the new moon, Mercury does conjunct up to your ruler, Jupiter. So there is this very, I think, practical side of yourself right before the new moon, which is great, making it a great day for communication, sharing ideas, learning, and again, maybe gaining some insight about relationships. And maybe even too, seeing some opportunities with your home life or your health. For a lot of you, actually, Mercury does rule your fourth house. And so whatever this open-mindedness, again, it's a subtle time, but whatever this open-mindedness is that you have here involving your relationships or your goals or your home or your health, great to, again, sort of be receptive to that. Maybe write some things down, get tangible with it, because it is setting the stage for what is this new beginning involving your, fundamentally, the area of relationships. Now, the last thing I want to mention with this is that the new moon is opposite up to Uranus. So this is a balancing new moon, and the balance here is with yourself, right? If the seventh house is relationships, then Uranus in your seventh house over the past 8 years has been helping you find freedom with your independence, because these are just two sides of the same coin, right? In order to develop healthy relationships, we do need to have freedom of being who we truly are. And that's what Uranus has been showing you, right? Freedom of being who you truly are, freedom of independence, freedom of cultivating the things that are important to you in life, your goals, whatever. And that's benefiting your relationship. So if you feel any inclination towards breaking free here in general with Uranus in your sign, very good to listen to that and then stay balanced with the whole thing, right? In this case, the context of your personal needs being balanced with others' needs, cooperation, working with others, harmony. All right, that sort of stuff. So if it gets too concentrated in the self, if it's imbalanced, bring in some of that others needs, relationships, and vice versa. If it's all about the relationships, remember that in order to have good relationships, we do need to be cultivating that freedom of who we are and our independence. All right, so Pisces, have a great week. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please let me know, and be sure to watch this for your sun, moon, and ascendant. There are links down in the comment section for those. All right, so have a great one, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care.